It's been about 2 weeks since I've done this. I'm sure nothing bad will go wrong. Beautiful day outside. How cold could the water really be? Oh, let's see. Woo! Huh. Okay. Definitely on the nippier side. Still really tolerable though. Let me just get out of the water real quick. So much happened since yesterday, and I have much to talk about. Good morning and happy Saturday, everyone. Let me put the phone right here real quick. Here we go. Get it centered real fast. Awesome. Okay, so, hold on. Okay, so, you know what? Yesterday was a really great day. In fact, my low is the fact that it had to end. And actually, I've been having trouble getting out of bed lately. No, I'm not depressed or anything, but still, I'm just feeling lazy. I don't like feeling lazy. If you couldn't tell, I'm more of a get up and go guy. Although, jumping in that lake is going to wake you up, let me tell you what. My high is everything that happened yesterday, which I will be talking about, including a new Hot Ones episode. We got a new Hot Ones episode. That's cool. And, you know what? Through it all, my act of kindness was I got to spend the day with my mom. I mean, that's also part of my high, too. But you know what? My mom has been really cool. Well, she's always been really cool. But you know what I mean. There's something to be said about how great it is to spend time with your mom. Let me flip the towel real fast. You want to look at that white sticker thing or whatever. There we go. Gonna do it like that. First things first. Shades. Ring, which I actually have something to say about the ring. Hold on. Chain. Bring my chair over here. Got my Hot Ones notes written out from last night. But before I do that, one of the things I did yesterday, gotta make sure I do this right, was okay, I'm not centered at all. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So one of the things I did with my mom is we went to Bully Hill and I went for a wine tasting. And I got this souvenir glass. Look at it. Shout out to Bully Hill Vineyards. Arguably the best view, in my opinion, the best view of Cayuga Lake by far. And one of my favorite places of all time. Seriously, like, if you've never been to Bully Hill, go do it. It's awesome. The people there are very friendly and nice. And actually, I smudge right here. Must be an imperfection in the glass. Oh, well, anyway. It was awesome. And had some really good wine there. Had a nice fish fry for lunch with my mom. It was great. And, again, got the souvenir glass. And then later, I called an audible because for dinner last night, I thought about going to Union Block Italian Bistro for dinner. I can't believe I said for dinner twice. Now 3 times. But I decided to try Main Deck again. However, not just Main Deck, but specifically the Tunnel Bar. Yeah, if you don't know, Main Deck is 2 restaurants in one. There's Main Deck, which is like the top floor, and the Tunnel Bar, which would be downstairs. And I had never eaten at the Tunnel Bar before. So this was a brand new experience for me. Now, if you're looking to see which one I think is better, upstairs or downstairs, TLDR, you really could choose either upstairs or downstairs, and you're going to be satisfied with whatever it is you're looking for. However, if you're looking for a genuine comparison, upstairs is definitely more elegant and refined dishes that they have. And downstairs in the tunnel bar, that's more like really good bar food. As to which one I think is better, it's kind of hard to say. Again, there's something to be said about how really nice and refined, really good food can be when you eat upstairs. But there's also something to be said about how, at the end of the day, nothing hits quite like really good bar food. And actually, shout out to the Tunnel Bar because I actually had fish fry twice one day. I had the fish and chips at the Tunnel Bar, which, okay, I need to think this over. Because both the fish fries at Bully Hill and Main Deck are in my top 10 fish fries of all time. I need to determine where that is. The House Addiction wings at Tunnel Bar? Dude. Like, I think I finally found a holy trinity of wings here. You got Lakeside, the Valley Inn, and Tunnel Bar. Like, the House Addiction wings. Oh my god. It's like their House Addiction sauce, which I don't know what it is. It's got bacon dust and blue cheese crumbles. Oh, dude. Dude. Oh my god, that was incredible. And the fish fry was really great, and the fish and chips was really great too. Seriously, man, like, I think from now on, I'll probably just, like, if I want to go to Main Deck, I'll probably eat at the Tunnel Bar. And, like, a lot of the Tunnel Bar's menu it looked incredible. Like, I saw what people were ordering. I'm like, oh, I should have gotten that. Oh, I should have gotten that too. There's so many good choices, but it was so good. And after that, I went to, I go to Seneca Farms to get my corn fritter sundae. Dude, let me tell you what. I've said this before, I'll say it again. It's not going to Seneca Farms unless there's either standing room only, a line out the door, or both. And my God, was it both. Holy cow. Like, the line was long when I showed up. And after I wasn't in line for that. I'd say maybe 10, 15 minutes I was waiting in line. Not bad. For Seneca Farms anyway. But I swear as I left, the line got longer. Like a lot longer. It was crazy. But yeah. After that, I actually got around to watching the newest episode of Hot Ones. Featuring Patrick Schwarzenegger. And if that last name sounds familiar to you, then it should. Because he is the son of actor and champion bodybuilder Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, he's the son of the Terminator, man. I mean, actually, the T-800 is what is technically what he is, but semantics. So, there's something I want to get into, but I'll do it later. I'll get into the Hot Ones episode. So now, they talked about how Patrick Schwarzenegger, like, made his character on The White Lotus, and how, like, you, as I said, lead with genitals. And he would watch, like, other reality shows and base the character off of that. They talked about something that should be taught in acting class that isn't. It's actually, he did have an answer. It's a green screen and or blue screen work. If you don't know in movies, if sets look like totally far out and really cool looking, sometimes it really is because of a green screen or a blue screen. And come to think of it, that's a really good idea. Because a green screen, really, there's nothing behind you. Like, you have to work with whatever the director tells you to work with. Meanwhile, like normally on a set, like let's say I was like acting right now. Like I am outdoors in the middle of like what's going on. Like you can tell I'm outdoors. And I'm acting appropriately outdoors. You know, it's a nice, beautiful summer day. I just went in the water, got a towel wrapped around me, got my sunglasses on. You know, like this is real life. Like if I was in front of a green screen, like there would need to be a lot of work put into making it look as good as it did. He talked about the specific way of how he analyzes scripts. Like, if he'll read for pleasure, he'll only read... Well, here's the thing. He'll read for pleasure for the most part. He'll only read, like, his material that he's going to do. But for work, not only will he read his material, but he'll read the entire script. Oh. That was a bee that just flew by me. Okay, so the most harrowing audition gone wrong is crying when he wasn't meant to, and basically, not that I need to be the one to tell you guys this, but if you're in an audition and if the casting people say, hey, can you do this? Can you like ride horses? Can you sing? If they ask you what you can do, just be honest and say the things you can do and the things you can't do. Like, if I was asked if I can sing, yes, I can sing. Yes, I can. But Patrick Schwarzenegger did not, and that audition went horribly, horribly wrong for him. His most cherished memory from acting in The Benchwarmers, which was his acting debut, was getting nailed with an egg. That's pretty funny. The most fascinating, basically Sean asked him, what's the most fascinating movie you watched being made, seeing as how, you know, he'd go on the set with his dad sometimes. And, you know, just like working on the lot. He went to the E.T. ride, King Kong, the Jaws ride, the E.T. phone home type thing. That's really cool. Okay. Now we get to, oh, sorry. I thought this was, the bomb. No, it's not. They went into, Patrick Schwarzenegger's, business managing skills and how he created, like a protein bar. Like, what's the Mount Rushmore of protein bar flavors? Which, okay, I was sensing a theme here. Is the first three I was sensing a theme, and then came the last one. So, according to Patrick Schwarzenegger, the Mount Rushmore of protein bar flavors is peanut butter, chocolate chip cookie dough, cookies and cream, and lemon white chocolate. I will tell you that every single one of those sounds amazing, but if I'm choosing, I'm definitely a sweet boy, and they would all tickle my fancy, but I gotta go with lemon white chocolate. I know, it sounds so basic bitch of me to say, but yeah, I gotta go with lemon white chocolate. Oh gosh, okay, now we get to the bomb. Where, Sean asked him, what's the biggest grocery store pet peeve? That because he grocery shops a lot, and for him it's like if I remember correct, if I wrote this down right, like he'll walk up and down the aisles, like he'll constantly like want to try like anything that's new, and his wife especially doesn't like this. Well, like he'll walk up and down the aisles, he'll ask him how things are going. He talked about how there's always really cool items in the cereal aisle. He talked about how there's really cool items in the ice cream section. Interesting. Okay. He talked about the first and last movie that made him cry, and both answers was The Lion King. That is interesting. And on the last dab, with, you know, millions of Scoville units running through his veins, Patrick Schwarzenegger has a recipe for oatmeal banana pancakes, which I will tell you, like, I was like, that's a really good looking pancake he made. I totally eat that, man. It looks really good. It's got like a Greek yogurt and protein powder in it. Obviously oatmeal and bananas, of course. Yeah, I would. That is a pancake I would totally eat up. No question. So I mentioned earlier there was something I wanted to talk about in regards to this Hot Ones episode, and this is what it was going to be. Next month coming soon, Hot Ones is going to celebrate their 10th anniversary. They're going to be doing a live episode in Los Angeles, and it's going to feature a very special guest. Now, who that guest is at this moment in time, no one knows. If I was so bold as to make any kind of claim, because I do have several ideas. Considering that Patrick Schwarzenegger was just on, it would make sense for his father, Arnold Schwarzenegger, to be a Hot Ones guest as well. That's a good idea. Something that's on the relatively left field side, but totally doable, is, and hear me out, Barack and Michelle Obama. I mean, listen, a former president and first lady as Hot Ones guest? Think of how big that would be. I mean, the only real problem with that is are the Obamas doing anything right now except maybe doing like, I don't know, like speeches and tours across the country or something? I mean, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, I could actually just see like the Hot Ones live episode going on, and it's Barack and Michelle Obama, but the Secret Service is like surrounding them because the Secret Service is with you forever if you were the President of the United States. Everyone knows that. That'd be pretty cool. I could definitely see them doing like a repeat guest. Maybe like a Guy Fieri, or I could see Andrew Zimmern flying out to Los Angeles. There's a leaf blowing towards me. Who else would be a good? You know, Snoop Dogg wouldn't be bad either. I mean, Long Beach and LA really aren't that far apart from each other. They haven't done Ice Cube or Ice-T. They haven't done LeBron. They could do LeBron James. Dude. If it was LeBron James wouldn't be a bad idea for a Hot Ones guest, but the problem is, though, like, I mean, listen, there's a reason why LeBron James has had such longevity in the NBA, because, like, he really takes care of his body, and I really don't know if having, like, hot wings, even if it's just, like, once, is really a good idea. But that would be interesting. That would be very interesting to see. Yeah. It's really up in the air as to who this guest for the 10th anniversary special is going to be. I mean, I think, like, TJ Miller was one of the first people on Hot Ones. He could probably do it. I know they brought back MGK before. Dude, what if it's Eminem? Dude. I mean, Eminem hasn't been on there yet. Mary J. Blige hasn't been on there yet. Neither is Dr. Dre. Or actually, what if they went all in and got almost all the former members of NWA? Rest in peace, Eazy-E. Yeah. There's so much speculation going. Seriously, there's a lot of things to speculate on when it comes to who this guest could be. And I'm really excited to see who it's going to be. But, you know what? I don't want to think about that now. I'm just going to enjoy my time up here. Admire my souvenir glass from Bully Hill Vineyards. Not hashtag not an ad, just a fan. And enjoy the nice view up here. I hope you like this video. If you didn't like to subscribe to the YouTube channel, buy me social media. As always, I'm doing a holiday video for all of you guys watching Joe for Day. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Saturday. And remember, if you guys want to talk to channel, always be here to lend an ear. Actually, hold on. I'm supposed to be holding it with my other hand so you can see the ring. And I always have your back. Take care and make good choices. I can't even hit my thing without holding the glass properly. 607 all day. Oh, 607 all day, baby.